Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining again today. We've got another tech review for you. I am beyond excited for today's review. And the reason why is because this isn't just something I went out and got or something that was sent to me to do a review on. This is a Kickstarter project item that I backed over a year ago, and it just got delivered. And I am like a kid on Christmas right now. So today, we're going to be reviewing the Tidbit Retro Display from the Future. Without further ado, let's get down to the unboxing.
Ooh, I am excited. First of all, I'd like to note that they gave me a Tidbit sticker, which is really cool. Nicely printed setup instructions card. And a nicely printed thank you card as well. All right. Oh my god, this thing is beautiful. I admit, it's a little smaller than I expected, but I didn't want a big giant thing, so I'm actually a little bit more pleased that that it is a little smaller than I expected. So awesome, and let's go ahead and move the camera overhead for the rest of the unboxing.
Geez, I admit they could have made the packaging a little bit less confusing, for sure. But let's not hate on them just over the confusing packaging. Well, there you have it. It's pretty simple what you get in the package. You get a Tidbit LED retro display from the future in its nice walnut hard case box. You get a adapter charging block, and you get a cable to plug it in. So let's go plug it in. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is install the Tidbit app. Sign in with Google. Okay, we're going to name that Tidbit Office. All right, setting up the Tidbit. Connecting. Ooh. All right. So we're in. And now we get to go, I guess, add some apps. City Bike. All right, so we've got departures, City Bike availability, current weather and time. Let's definitely, absolutely add that one. So we're gonna, let's see, display, 24-hour clock, display weather, temperature units, Fahrenheit, add to office. Well, would you look at that? It is officially 7:11 p.m. and it is 48 degrees outside. With a little, I guess, a low of 32. That is super cool. Let's display location, save. And there we go. 7:11 p.m., 46 degrees, nighttime in Riverside. That's awesome. All right. So let's go ahead and add another app. So we can do upcoming events, which that's pretty cool, although I'm not going to add any upcoming events right now. We do crypto prices, and I'm not serious into crypto, but that is pretty cool as well. I have absolutely zero use for American football scores, although that's awesome that you know that you can display that. Human readable time, upcoming calendar events, GitHub contributions, write your own message. Of course, we're going to want to add that, but you know, later on. The latest headlines, New York City ferry departures, New York City subway departures, photos and images. All right, let's see. I'm actually kind of interested to see what this is going to look like, what this ghost trap image looks like. See. Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, man. Alright, so, going back. Let's see, photos and images. Now playing on Sonos, now playing on Spotify, stock tickers, Tempest weather station, local transit departures, tweet from my timeline, another weather forecast app, and boom, the last thing on the list, which is actually the one thing that I was truly after. I think all of these are really cool. The entire reason, or most important reason as to why I backed this project, was because of the YouTube channel statistics. Now let's see. Channel. And there I am. Oh, absolutely amazing. And look at that. That is just super cool. So it's got a ticker with my name, shows how many views my total channel has and how many subs I currently have. That is super cool. So something else cool worth noticing, that in the settings of the Tidbit app, you can actually control the peak brightness of the unit, and not that you would ever need for it to be this bright, but at 100% brightness, this is what the unit looks like. This is 50% brightness, and this is the 20% brightness that it came with. I moved it up to 30% brightness, and that's, I think, where I'm going to keep it, is right at 30% brightness. I think that looks decent on my camera, and this is the main camera that I use for streaming. So, actually, you know, maybe we'll dial it just back to 25. I think that right in the middle of 30 and where it came at 20 is pretty decent. So another cool feature is that currently it is 7:35. We can actually set an alarm which causes the unit to dim at nighttime. Just like that, and become a simple clock. So it becomes a simple clock, it dims, it doesn't use as much power, that means, and not only does it not use as much power, but it means it's not using all of the LEDs on the board, which increases the lifespan and length of the LEDs. So that is actually a really cool feature. So we're going to set that alarm from 12:01 a.m. to 6:59 a.m. Cool. So now it should come back on. Awesome. So now here's another interesting feature, is that you can dim this at sunset. Now it's obviously past sunset where I live, and the unit knows that it's past sunset, so it dims the unit at sunset using less power at nighttime. If perhaps you're in a bedroom or something like that where you're going to have not, you know, the lights will not be on all night or not at nighttime at all. So let's turn that off. Man, that is just absolutely sweet. So as you can see, I've added a local weather and clock screen app. I have added a YouTube statistics screen app, which currently displays 31,000 subs and 24 million views. I have added a custom 3-line message screen, which reads a Shogun named David Gaming. I also added a Google upcoming events calendar app screen, which currently will not display because I do not have any upcoming events. And finally, I added a local weather and upcoming weather forecast screen app. Personally, I think this thing is wild and awesome. I'm so glad that I backed the project, and I think that they can only go up from here in terms of their app development. I've actually already corresponded with them about Twitch, and it seems that is on their plate next as they've gotten a lot of requests. I'm 39, and this thing makes me feel like a kid with a Lite-Brite again. Only this time it's a digital Lite-Brite that you control with a phone and an app. I'd like to give a big shout out to Mats and Rohan. You guys have made a solid product, and I am very excited to help you promote it. I'm going to go ahead and throw a link to the product down in the description of the video. Ladies and gentlemen, as usual, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know I'm doing a good job by giving it a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.